Hi friends, welcome to Vidya's cooking channel. This is Vidya Lakshmi. Today I'm going to show you how I prepare this wonderful potato momos. One is filled with cheese and the other one is a plain momo. I've just topped it with some chili oil. So let's get started. For the dough, I've got some all-purpose flour, which is maida, then some turmeric powder, salt, baking powder and oil. In a mixing bowl, I've added the maida, salt, turmeric powder, baking powder, and I'm just going to sprinkle tiny amount of water and I'm going to start kneading the dough. This dough has to be slightly tighter than the chapati dough. Knead it vigorously, and once you form a soft dough, just add tiny amount of oil, knead it further, cover it and allow it to rest for 15 minutes. Meanwhile, you can prepare the filling ingredients. You can boil the potato, finely chop the onion, finely chop the mint and coriander, grate the cheese, finely chop the chilies. So you can do all of that. I've got some sugar, salt, oil and butter here. Now in a mixing bowl, let's start preparing the filling for cheese momo. I've grated and added the boiled potato, half the amount of onion, chili, half the amount of mint and coriander that I've chopped and reserved, then some grated mozzarella cheese, butter and oil. I've added sugar and salt. Now we'll mix all of this. The reason why I'm adding oil and butter to the potato, it'll be creamy and tasty. If you add just the potato, it's going to be very dry. Now for the plain potato filling, I've got the potato, added the rest of the chopped onion, finely chopped mint and coriander, butter, oil, salt and sugar. I've just kneaded this, and this is going to be the soft and creamy potato filling. Now for the chili oil, I've heated some oil in a wok and I've added chili flakes and I've allowed it to just roast for a few seconds and I've reserved the chili oil. This is very simple to prepare. Now the dough is ready. I'm just going to knead it for another 5 more minutes and then I'll form even roundels like how we prepare the chapati, in just the same method. Once I form the roundels, I'm going to dip it in some flour and roll it out. Make sure you don't roll it out into too much thin rotis. It should neither be too thick nor too thin. It should be in the mid range, like how we roll puris, the same method, but slightly thinner than that. Then using a cutter, I'm just going to form even rounds or roundels, and I'm going to reserve this. Once I've cut the dough and reserved it, um, I'm just going to fill it with the potato cheese filling and start folding and forming the momos. I've got a detailed recipe on how I prepare other variations of momos in this channel, friends. So do try all those recipes. My mom was my inspiration because she never used to consume any snacks. So I used to prepare these momos for her. The only dish which she used to relish was momos, because oily foods she was totally avoiding, and momos is very easy to digest. So once I have rolled the momos, I'm going to place it in the steamer and steam cook this for 5 to 10 minutes. It's very nice and tasty, friends. You can see how fluffy it is and it is not stuck to the steamer. So I'm just going to remove it and serve it on a serving plate. Top it with some chili oil. I thoroughly enjoyed this, friends. It's very nice and tasty and it's a meal on its own. So do try this recipe and post your comments if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll be seeing you soon in the next recipe video. Thanks for watching.